Hi everyone, so I wanted to come on here and share the latest post from Whedbee titled The Great Deception, AI, and the Agenda to Unify. Message received February 2nd, 2025. Wake up, daughter. Write what I am speaking to you. The hour is very, very late. My people are perishing for lack of knowledge of the truth. And many, many more will perish because they seek not the truth and believe every lie. These things in which I speak are here now. There is nothing new under the sun, and what was in the beginning and in ancient days is here and now again on full display. Iron now mixes with clay as the last kingdom on earth, and the results lead directly to the mark of the beast system. My design is for you to bear my name, but the evil one brings about his system in order that you bear his name. The name of the beast. What is presented to you as benign and for your advancement has been in the works for thousands and thousands of years. Satan and his dark kingdom only imitate, replicate, or recreate what I have originally created and formed. The agenda to elevate man and self instead of me is now the focus. Satan has always wanted the glory for himself, and I am vilified, as evil is now called good. And so, just as it was in the days of Noah, so also will it be in the days of the Son of Man. I will only allow this to go so far before I act. I will not give my glory to another or my praise to idols. The judgments in the earth, just as in previous history, are to awaken the souls of men and cause them to repent and turn to me wholeheartedly, as I wish that none would perish and be lost eternally. Your nation of America, as well as most nations around the world, have been programmed and manipulated by the global elite, who are comprised of many groups. These groups originated from the fallen after the Genesis 6 timeframe, and have been watching, waiting, and planning their great disclosure since that time in history. The masses have been indoctrinated and deceived to believe a narrative that comes directly from the pit of hell. Even the elect will and are being deceived. My church, that was once so strong just after I resurrected, has over time been infiltrated at the highest levels and become especially vulnerable, weak, and ineffective. And this is now the time that she will be judged. The very body of believers that was purposed to carry my gospel around the world has become the greatest perpetrator of the lies of the enemy, as she has played the role of harlot for all the world to partake in. The mixture of the holy with the profane in my body of people is reaching its climax, and I must act. The secret spurious sciences and forbidden knowledge of the mysteries of heaven have been taken by your adversary and manipulated and used against you in every way imaginable. The groundwork has been laid generation after generation since the beginning, and the world at large has embraced the greatest lie ever perpetrated. That you, as a collective race of people, will ascend or evolve to godhood through these revealed secrets, and you will achieve self-enlightenment through the sorceries and practices that have been so universally adopted and practiced. You have been conditioned to accept extra-dimensional beings of light that hold superior wisdom and knowledge that will help you in this ascension process to achieve mastery. These beings state that they will continue to help you progress towards ever far-reaching and advanced technology and the means to improve all aspects of life, health, work, transportation, and commerce. Is this not what Satan presented to Eve? Hidden knowledge and wisdom to ascend? They are continuing as in days past, Satan and his dark kingdom masquerading as beings of light, when in actuality they are the very same entities that roamed the earth during the antediluvian age. They are making themselves known more and more, hidden in plain sight. Great advancements and once surreptitious plans plotted in the former secret darkness by occult practitioners now emerge on the scene as commonplace to entice many, spouting world governance and a world religion that will serve to bring unity to the new world order and an everlasting peace. Is this not the beast with the 10 horns and the 7 heads spoken of in my word? Were there not many empires and cultures that advanced like this and passed before their destruction? I tell you, this is the initiation of Satan's last and most aggressive attempt to usurp my throne. Look around you everywhere. The practices, traditions, and rituals of men that most participate in every day have all stemmed from the ancient societies and religions, which are based on the worship of Satan. The indoctrination and conditioning have reached a fevered pitch, and the souls of men are ripe for the greatest deception of all time. This is when a soul will realize the greatest betrayal which has been perpetrated against it. I tell you, the harvest is ripe for the threshing. Put in the sickle, for their wickedness is great. This threshing is absolutely required in order that many have the opportunity to be saved, even amidst the gross darkness. Remember the words spoken by Satan in the garden, that you can be his gods. The agendas that have been subtle and slow in their revealing over time are now in open, full display. They are seen as being palatable, appealing, and easily digested by all those who have not sought me and learned what truth is through my word, the solution to the world's woes. As the world races towards war once again, there will continue to be more earthquakes, pestilence, famine, fearful sights, persecution, and great upheaval because of the burden of iniquity, and the cry for answers will be deafening. The world has never seen what is about to take place, as the forces of darkness will be permitted to advance their agenda in order that my word is fulfilled in its entirety. For those who are not intimate with me, who do not know me and my word, signs, wonders, and miracles are now appearing and soon to be more and more frequent, will dazzle the eyes, will dazzle the senses, and inspire awe and reverence in their performance, even when not completely understood. Is this not taking place as I speak? The terribly sad reality is that unless those souls who know me intimately, they will accept these false supernatural signs and wonders as truth because they operate from their soul nature and five senses, rather than from their spirits, and they will believe the ultimate of lies. In this generation, man has come to rely on senses and experiences and has no idea what it means to operate from the Spirit. This is the same lie that was begun in the garden with Adam and Eve. The eye is the window to the soul, and this is where Satan governs. As most souls cannot discern the difference and have not commanded their spirits to govern over their soul natures, experience dominates the soul rather than an intimate relationship with me, and therefore anything supernatural to the senses will be embraced as being from me. It has already begun in earnest if you have ears to hear and eyes to see. When they say, "Behold, he is in the desert," do not go. Or, "Behold, he is in the secret place," or, "Behold, he is in the secret chamber." Do not believe it. I have told you these things beforehand so that you would not be deceived. However, many will abandon the faith to follow deceitful spirits and the teachings of demons. They are darkened in their understanding and alienated from the life of God because of the ignorance that is in them, due to the hardness of their hearts. The presentation of artificial intelligence, as well as the mixture of technology with the human body, has never been my design, and this is why I warned of it in my word. Be aware that when you see these things, you will know that the end is here. Your body is designed to be my holy temple, the tabernacle I created and in which I am to dwell. But I cannot allow the holy to mix with the defiled. And the move to combine man and machine is accelerating now at terrible speed. The agenda to lay the groundwork for this was begun long ago. And with the implementation of the virus a few years ago, the adversary of your soul already had the answer to this pandemic with a substance that was administered into the bloodstream. Many believe this itself was the mark of the beast, but I tell you, this was and is the beginning of tainting of the blood and the DNA that I created as holy with my blueprint. The V substance administered was and is meant to corrupt, defile, and destroy. But it is the coming mark that will utterly destroy and render a soul unredeemable eternally. One will not take this soon-to-come mark of the beast without full knowledge and compliance of what that soul is doing and the choice that is being made, which is to give allegiance to a system that is antichrist, rather than trust in me for provision, protection, and healing. No one can or will take this mark without full disclosure of what it represents. My angels will warn all who are made in my image. If I allowed this to be taken without full understanding, I would not be a just and righteous God. Your nation, America, has clamored for a king, just as the Israelites did in their day, and I have given you a king. Your current leader is being used by me as a piece to a much larger puzzle, but you must remember all is not what it seems, and I am to be your one and only king. For those in this nation and other nations around the world that did not place me first in their lives, I will give them the desires of their hearts, and I will bring down all that does not honor me, as there will be no other gods but me. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. So you see how history has been repeating itself for generation after generation. All the while, the unprepared masses continue in their complacency and lukewarmness, believing all will be well as they plummet deeper and deeper into deception along the broad road to destruction, leading to eternal spiritual death. Idolatry, fornication, and disobedience will have the reward, and they will reap what they have sown. You hear the words, we must unify and come together collectively in the world for improvement and advancement, peace and security. But I tell you, the day has come, and my word will be fulfilled. Then all will know that the great I Am has spoken. Do you not see the writing on the wall? Many, many tekel a parson. All is falling into place just as it is written. The last admonishments have come to warn the world of the appointed time of my great move. If you have not chosen me as your first love, do it now. If you have not repented, now is the time. Run after me with everything you have and do not stop. Remove absolutely everything that is preventing you from knowing truth. There are precious seconds left to make this choice, and then the ark door closes and there is no going back. The God of this world, Satan, has blinded the minds of all those who do not believe, or they would have the light of Christ, who is the image of God, shine in their hearts. And so I am revealing myself from heaven against all the godlessness and wickedness of this generation, who suppress the truth in all wickedness. I have made myself known plainly to all, since the creation of the world. My invincible qualities, my eternal power, and divine nature have been clearly seen, so that men are without excuse for the rebellion and disobedience. To those who act justly, love mercy, and walk humbly, blessed are you, for you will be shown mercy in my judgment. I will provide for and protect those who know me. I will save those who are the jewels in my crown. You who walk with me in every moment will be strengthened and know my presence within you. As these things will take place, I command you, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for I am with you and will not leave you or forsake you. In the world you will have tribulation, but I have overcome, and you too will overcome, as the victory is already won. And now that you see these things happening, my precious children, look up, for your redemption draws nigh. Yahushua. And then underneath this is the Strong's Concordance to 3045 to know. And then also, I highly recommend reading the scriptures. I'll post all the scriptures along with the link to this page if you want to read this yourself and make notes. And then underneath the scriptures, she also put a link to a YouTube video. If you want to watch that, titled The Great Deception by Jamie Walden. I'm halfway through it right now. And it's good. It's really good. And it covers exactly what was spoken here in this prophecy from Julie Whedbee. Okay, you guys take everything to the Lord. I love you guys so much.